Sorba, a pretty impressive away performance. What are your reflections on today's game?
Listen, obviously we feel for Sheffield Wednesday and what they're going through outside of football, but for us, what's going on outside of football is obviously their business, and for us, when it's on the pitch, it's down to us to do our business, and I felt like we did that today. It could have been a very difficult afternoon for us, but for us, I felt like we stayed professional and we showed the ruthlessness that we can bring, and for us, we know how important that is in the Championship.
What's been the message at full time from the manager and the coaches?
Listen, for us, we set goals. You know, one of them was obviously how important back-to-back wins are, especially in the champ, whether it's early in the season, midway, or at the end. We know how important back-to-back wins are, and for us, it's about ticking them off and just remaining humble. You know, enjoy it now. You know, but at the end of the day, we've got tomorrow to rest. We're back here Monday, getting ready for Southampton.
How do you reflect on your first week at the club in terms of playing matches competitively?
Yeah, of course, I'm enjoying it. You know, it's always good to be, back home, back in England, playing my football, and it's always good. Like I've always said before, playing football with a smile on your face is the best feeling in the world. And for me, I'm doing that. You know, the manager knows what to do with myself. You know, showing me the love and affection that he needs to, because he does that. The more and more he does that, the more and more I run up and down the pitch for him. And for me, it's about bringing my experience and my work ethic that I can bring to the team and boost everyone, and yeah, for me, so far, so good.
Have you surprised yourself in any way with how quickly you've got to grips with life here?
You know what it is, you see with football, I like to believe that I'm someone that I can adapt very quickly to, you saw that when I was at Huddersfield and playing with 4 or 5 different managers, different styles, and I felt like I adapted to them very quickly, and it's the same with the gaffer here, and it's very helpful that we kind of play a bit similar to how I play in the national team, so that helps me massively, but I'm enjoying every minute of it so far.
You mentioned the manager there. What's it been like to work under him over the last few weeks?
Yeah, he's very chilled, surprisingly, he knows how to take a joke, He's got a very weird humour, but, he's funny sometimes, but no, it's amazing to work under, he's a legend in the game, do you know what I mean? And I'm enjoying every minute of it. I'd run through a brick wall for him. The same with all my teammates, and I like to think they'll do the same for myself, so we keep that mentality, and who knows where this one can go.
Talking to your teammates, you feel as though you're starting to build good connections out there on the pitch?
Yeah, of course, obviously. Look, the front three that we have with myself, Divine and Millie, we can be a very dangerous trio in this league. We all bring something different, and it's exciting times, for myself, we all got goals, we all got individual goals, and the team goals, and for us, we've ticked one off today with a back-to-back win, which is, we know how massive it is in the Championship, and for us it's about to keep going, back in on Monday, and we go again for a big game next weekend.
The fans are already loving you, they've already created a song for you. What does that mean to you when you hear that?
Yeah, it's massive, it strives me to keep going, and there's times in that game where a lot of players would have felt tired, and when you hear your song being sang and stuff like that, it just gives you that extra buzz, that extra sprint, that extra power to keep going, and yeah, it's exciting times, and as long as they keep believing, we'll believe, and we can find. I think we can go somewhere this year.